What is going on, guys? It is Gary G Gaming here, and today I have some fantabulously shit Typhoon gameplay. I was playing a Ground Forces game, and I just thought, fuck it, why don't I just hit record and see how well I do? Keep in mind I'm using a PS4 controller, so I'm going to be a thot with my ground attack skills. So guys, today the video, if you can tell by the title, is actually not about the Typhoon gameplay, but rather my first time drinking slash getting drunk. You could probably tag those or whatever. And it happened in a surprising way because of my age and the context it happened in. See, usually people have their first drinks when they're in about high school in Australia, middle school in the States. Usually in like 13, 14 years old or whatever. You go up to your friend's house for the first time, unsupervised, and there's all these people there, and you're usually peer pressured to drink or whatever. You see it, you think it's cool, you have your first drink, and you go, motherfucker, that is the most disgusting thing I've ever had in my life. Unless you're a hardcore fucker and you like drink, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, no, it was actually really, really weird for me because my first drink was actually when I was in primary school or elementary school in other places like the States. I was 11 years old and I was in year 5 or grade 5, and it's weird because, okay, like a bit of background context, my school was really close to this golf course. It was literally like the highway, there was like the main road of the town and then a golf course, and we used to hang out on this golf course quite a bit after school. My friend's house was about 1 kilometre away from the school, so it was a really quick walk just up the road, go to my friend's house, and then we could all go into the golf course afterwards. And one night we were having like a sleepover gaming thing, as young boys do, and my friend decided, it was late at night, we were like, okay, let's go out on the golf course. So it was about 10 o'clock, and we were like, oh, we're really thirsty, let's take some drinks. And I was asking for like Coke or something like that. Someone in primary school, when you ask for a drink, you ask for Coke, right? Oh, but not my friend. Let's call this friend John. I was with another friend, I can't remember his fucking name for the life of me, but yeah, John and this other kid I was with. We go up to his fridge, and there was no Coke, there was just like milk, and then in the bottom, he opened up like the cooler area, and there was a 6-pack of these German beers. I can't remember what they're called, like maybe Beck's or something, I'm not sure. And so he just grabs out the 6-pack and says, well, this is all we've got. And I was like, fuck. So we take these beers out of the fridge, we all get ready, we go out onto the golf course, and, about like 20 minutes into the night, and like I was still sort of sitting there awkwardly as an 11-year-old, and I was just like, yeah, beer, right? I wasn't really used to that sort of shit. I'm not sure he was either. Like, I really doubt that he would just, on a normal circumstance, just go up to his dad's fridge and just pull out beers. But I mean, I don't know. John's always been a bit different. There's plenty of fucking stories with him, I tell you. So anyway, we go out to one of the greens. I think it was actually in the sand pits, and we're all sitting around the edge. And he gets out the 6-pack, opens it up, and hands us each a beer, and we're all just sitting there for a bit, twist the thing off because it was a twist top, I distinctly remember that, and then he's just like bottoms up, so we all of the three of us at the same time, we just take our beers up to the lips, tilt our heads back, and I remember that liquid just dripping into my mouth, and I was like, holy fuck, this is the most disgusting shit I've ever tasted. It was really cold, but it was also really, really bitter. Like, it was fucking bitter. If you want some context as to how bitter, like, get 10 sour lollies, mix it up into water, and then, like, drink that shit. It was fucked. My taste buds had never been used to anything like that before, and so I was sitting there just going, what the fuck am I doing? I was just so awkward back then, I was in year 5, so my interest in the world was, like, computer games and hanging out with friends, but not like this. So yeah, that was like the first time I'd had a beer, and towards the end of the night, like I've had this same beer in my hand for like an hour, just taking little sips over the course of the time. And I remember sitting there and thinking to myself, like, every time I'd walk a bit funny, I'd be just like, is this what being drunk feels like? Anyway, it turns out that that's nothing. Like, you cannot get drunk off half a beer unless you're really, really fucked. Even if you're an 11-year-old. And I mean, I tipped the rest of the thing out and just pretended I drank it, because really, it was just so disgusting in my mouth. I didn't actually acquire a taste for beer until I was 16 years old, so it wouldn't be until another 5 years, which is interesting because I actually skipped the whole year 7 and 8 drinking, which is quite common in my country. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that story. I've been told I'm an alright I've been told I'm an alright storyteller, but I mean on camera it's just a bit different. Like it's not like I've got a person in front of me who can just react to the things I'm saying. I'm pretty much just talking out of my ass in this case. But I mean, I challenge any one of you fuckers. Get a camera, set the thing up, and start telling your most famous or memorable story, and I can guarantee to you that none of you, unless you're camera trained or a YouTuber or an actor, you'll be able to, like, just get everything out consistently and, just shit like that. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the content, and comment down below, what was the first time you had a drink? Now, if any of you are like, oh, I was 5 years old when I, had the communion wine or some shit, do not bullshit me, do not give that, it does not fucking count. Please subscribe if you're interested in seeing more videos from me. I plan on doing, a little story every now and then, definitely do the War Thunder content, and, yeah, there will be a return to Kylo Ren in Dark Souls. I've just been having recording issues with Dark Souls lately due to my internet, but I will pioneer and get that out for you. Alright, see you guys later. Also, I've made a Twitter account, so you should totally follow me at Underage Gaming. I'm going to put a thing down in the description and up on screen now if you want updates on my videos. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to leave a like and comment down below. Every little bit helps and it will get my videos out there further. And subscribe if you want to come back for more. Cheers, bye.